Alrighty, Taurus, let's get right into your reading. So, I got this what is making you attractive at this time, and you got the transformation card reversed, death card reversed, right? So, what is making you attractive at this time is basically not wanting to change. Now, we always talk about change is good, change is good, but you have that rock hard stable person in your life, or there's someone and you're like, oh wow, this person is this type of person, they're pretty solid. I feel like I'm strongly getting that energy, Taurus. Like, what is making you attractive at this time is the fact that you don't want to change in certain ways, okay? Or you're not someone to change and switch up on someone so quickly, right? Maybe like an air sign would or something like that. Now, no shade to my air signs out there, but right after that, I got this Two of Wands energy. This Two of Wands energy is talks about some fear of the future, and it talks about uncertainty, right? So maybe there is someone who has some type of fear around you or uncertainties around you. You may have some uncertainties, and that's the reason why you don't like to change things up so much. But I got the devil card to come out reverse right after that. So what I'm gonna say is this: you are a very stable person. With the devil card reverse, the devil card is talking about a bad habit that you're aware of that you need to stop, right? And so with this transformation card reverse and the devil card reverse, I'm seeing that you're a pretty solid person, and you I'm not going to say you don't have any bad habits, but you're very coming off as the type of person someone can rely on. Like the habits maybe that they're used to dealing with in other people, they're seeing in other people, they're not seeing that in you. Okay? So that is very making you very attractive at this time. You're like the solid rock. You're not someone who probably you know, deceives others, or you know what I mean? You're just a really good, solid person. I almost said humble, but if you're humble, I mean, you could be humble, but what I'm saying is like there this fear that someone might have from someone who doesn't have the best personality, fear of the future. They're drawn onto you because you don't really have that. Okay, and if you are uncertain about how people are seeing you, and you're not sure about the future or whatever is going on, because this energy could be reversed. I definitely see this as someone looking at you and saying you're very solid, very stable. You don't really bring a lot of negativity, and that is something that people cherish, right? With this Ace of Wands coming out as a clarification, this is basically saying that you're finding your niche, and this can be something new, but this is you just being in like a new project, new role, new job, new enterprise, new income, um, new business, new investments. So this is just new insight, a new angle, a new look. Maybe someone is looking at you differently, right? Um, but they're starting to realize, like, okay, this is something new that I'm seeing in this person, right? And I hate to say in comparison to other people, but that was like the example I wanted to use that came to my mind. Have faith in yourself. You're someone who has faith in themselves, and you're just about being yourself at this point, okay? So, like I said, it could be a new job, new role, a new passion, or just a new outlook. I think someone's just looking at you differently. Okay, let's keep going. So, next question is, what are you working on in your relationships? What are you working on in your relationships, Taurus? King of Wands energy came out. Maybe there's a fire sign you are attracting in, but I feel like what you're working on is leadership. Okay, taking the role, leading, and going after what it is you want. All right. Knight of Wands came out right after that. So, yes, it's definitely a lot of fiery energy. So, there's something you need to go ahead and go after, Taurus, and that's what you're working on. Maybe you're working on a new adventure or travel or just diving into something differently. But I see you working on changing not changing, but maybe spicing something up. If you're already in a relationship, you're just like, okay, let's do things differently, or taking a different approach to things. I definitely just get this energy of being more adventurous, being more fiery, more passionate. It could be a lot of sexual energy coming in as well. Um, for you, that's what you're working on in your relationships. What is my next soulmate? Soulmate, connection, relationship. Who are you bringing in, Taurus? All right, you got the Fool card and the Ace of Swords. All right. So you may be talking about Pisces because Pisces got Ace of Swords as well. But if you don't, the next person I see coming in is someone who is a rebel, right? This is someone who is like going a different route. And this is also someone who's very, very verbal. Very, very verbal, right? They say what they want. They know what they want. Ten of Coins. Definitely could be a Pisces you're connecting to, Taurus. But because with the Ten of Coins, I'm seeing that this is legacy. This is family. This is what they're focused on. And they're going to be verbal about that. Like, I'm working on something solid, more stable. And they may be doing it a different way, but you also got the Two of Cups, okay? So whatever sign it is, it doesn't matter. It can be any sign. This person you are bringing in is going to be someone who's aligned with your priorities, and you're connected in that way. With that Two of Cups coming through, this is someone you can trust. This is someone, it could be a deep friendship that you start to build, or connection that you start to build that later on builds into something else. Where you're going to meet this person, let's see. Where you're going to meet this person. There's a Two of Swords. So you're going to meet this person when they're in the middle of making a decision, right? So someone is making a decision about something, and maybe it is that they're making a decision about you, okay? In a way, like I said, it could be a friend that you guys are starting to align to see things more insightful with. Any sign on the board, Queen of Cups came out. Like I said, because this person is very verbal, they're going to be talking to you about things. They may see you in this light of Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups is like a loyal friend. It could already be one of your friends, honestly. This energy, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a connection relationship on a sexual tip. It could also be just one of your close friends or business partners or things like that. A lot of relationships start off with friendships, and this could be the developing of a new great friendship with that Queen of Cups. But it also signifies, of course, a wife, or of course a loyal friend, or someone you're just getting deeper insight into, and you talk about things. So this person, you can find them at, as among your friends. I'll say that definitely for sure. All right, and let's get into the nature of the relationship. So many cards came out for you. I actually want to pull these back and shuffle the whole deck just so I can get a better understanding. Of course, if some of these other cards come out, it'll be double confirmation. So I'm looking for the nature of the relationship. And if you can remember from the beginning, this person is definitely seeing you as very stable, Taurus. And so that is what's being very attractive to you at this time. Let's get the nature of this relationship with the Taurus. Thank you. All right, so I got the World card. And so with that World card, this is maturity, right? This is Saturn energy. This could be a painful energy, right? Because think about this. Like, you may have a friend who is like really immature, really like, oh my gosh, unreliable at certain things, but you love them to death, and then it just builds into something different. Like, there's maturity, there's different levels, there's changes in this relationship. That's what I'm getting from this energy. The nature of the relationship, let's keep continuing with that. This is major arcana energy, right? But the Saturn energy, the world energy is talking about celebration. So this is fulfillment and completion. And this is also talking about you deserve to feel proud and you deserve to reward yourself and be recognized. So this is reflection. And I feel like, okay, there's two different ways. You could be reflecting on this relationship you had that was a friend, a long term friend, and now you're stepping into this new experience with this person, or friends and family. Some of you guys, this is just that. Others of you, this is something you manifested, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really manifested this person into my life. This is the relationship I want. This is where I want to be, or where I'm at, and that's you know that's great. So definitely, I see it going two ways. For my Taurus, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to get what is your next best step when it comes to this connection. Oh my gosh! All right, so many cards popped out, but one flipped over, and I'm gonna take the one. Oh, actually, this one did flip over, but there's multiple cards in there. Okay. Um, so I'm not gonna take that. But this one in my hand flipped over just like so. So the nature of the relationship, I got the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, it was reversed. So let me say this. Um, Now the Two of Cups energy, I don't typically read reversals. I really take reversals as you just really focusing in on that energy. And sometimes I'll take it if it feels like it was meant to be reversed. However, there's times where I'm just flipping and flopping through my deck and cards come out reversed, and I don't really feel that it necessarily means it's a reversed energy. So the two cards came out was the Two of Cups and the Star card. I feel like this is going to be a great connection. I do. And I feel like there's going to be maturity that happens behind it. Don't get me wrong. If there's someone who comes in, they're not aligned and things are just not working, you guys don't have the same priorities. This is not the person. But I do feel like you've gone through this strong, mature process, and you're at this point where it's like you're gonna be able to recognize that person. With the Star card, this is the most positive card in the deck. This is very hopeful. This is Aquarius energy. This is overtly expressing what it is you want and then getting it, okay? So with that Two of Cups, as I said, with these three cards, I strongly feel like it's a manifestation coming in, like a maturity and realizing like I just need to ask for it and it will come into me. Two of Cups is a deep friendship lover, someone that you have the same priorities and connections. And the Star card is the Star card, right? It's that, like I said, overtly expressing what you want. So with all three of these cards coming through, I just feel like there's a different level of maturity coming in through this relationship. I strongly get that, as I said before, it's a connection that's going to go through different stages, right? Different maturity levels, and then you're going to get to this final stage. Okay, so I'm going to pull a spirit card for you, Taurus. And you got the Tiger, which is fire, right? Okay, fire. So, a second card wanted to come out that was wisdom. So, the fire card, Tiger, I'm going to read it. It says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Okay? So, maybe you are star aligning with this person and you're spiritually praying and connecting with this person. The wisdom is let your head and mind reach to the stars. Star card. Okay, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. All right, so there it is, your message, Taurus. Definitely spiritual connections that you guys are making. Enjoy